So I want to show you something here. Take a look at this ticket, okay? Now, I'm on Interstate 90, okay? And I got on at exit, let's see. Got on at exit 28 there, okay? And if I go all the way, I'm going all the way, so I'm going all the way to Buffalo. It's $11.20, okay? Now, some people pay more, some people pay less, depending on how much they're on this road, but I've heard rumors that this road was made by, is owned, or it was purchased by some Spanish company, or something like that. I don't know if those are true. I haven't researched that all the way. But take a look at this road. I mean, with all that money, you got to figure all these cars paying, you know, got to be $5 or $10 a pop. All right, and this road is in this kind of condition. This road should be in like perfect condition all the time if they're making that kind of money on this road. So I wanted to point that out, and then another thing that I wanted to point out, and I'll record it in a minute when I get there. And that is that all these I-passes, it's all fraud, okay? These I-passes, the Easy Pass, having to pay tolls, okay? It's all fraud because it's the right to travel. You have a right to travel. All right? Let's see. There we go. Okay, so you have a right to travel, and that means that if you have a right, then nobody can charge you anything for it. They can't, you can't be charged a fee or a fine or anything like that for the exercise of a right. So when I get to the end here, what I'll normally do is I'll just blow right through the Easy Pass or I-Pass. I don't have one. Or I'll, you know, jump in behind a truck or something like that. But you got to understand, if you're paying these taxes and fines and fees, they're not going to America. They're going to these corporations that are trying to enslave you. So if you're going to pay the taxes and tolls on the highways, then you're paying for your own enslavement. Okay. And we'll see in a minute. I'll show you how this works. Now, if you ever get a notice in the mail about your license being suspended or anything like that, what you can do is you just take it and you write refused for cause without dishonor on the back of that document, and then turn around and mail it right back to whoever sent it to you, and that should be the end of it, because they know it's fraud, and this isn't a court, so the company that's managing these roads trying to threaten you that they're going to take your license away is just a for-profit corporation that isn't even connected to the for-profit corporations that run the de facto government. So usually you call them on that bluff, and that takes care of that. So. Okay, I've got my spot picked. Most of these truckers have I-Pass, so I'm just going to sit in right behind here and go right on through the I-Pass. Now this is where it gets interesting, because you don't know if there's going to be a cop that chases you down or something like that when you try to go through here. Oh, it looks like people are watching right now. Okay. Anyway, we got the camera on right now. I'm just gonna stay right in tight. And there you go. And voila. can see, let's see. You see back there? I don't see anybody chasing me. So there you go. I just beat the toll booth. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye-bye. How you doing?
I'm here.
Listen, this toll makes the assumption that everybody is traveling in a commercial capacity on these roads, and I'm operating under the right to travel, which is upheld.
I need 55 cents.
Okay, I'm operating under the right to travel, which is upheld by the Supreme Court over a dozen times, which means that you cannot charge anyone.
55 cents, please.
Okay, you cannot charge anyone.
55 cents, please.
Okay, and if I refuse to pay, you will do what?
Then we call a trooper.
You're going to call a trooper?
Yep.
So under force, under duress.
This is a private highway.
Okay.
It is not a public highway.
Okay.
You do not have the option.
And who owns the private highway?
The New York State Thruway Authority.
And who are they owned by?
New York State Thruway Authority.
Do you know who they're owned by?
The New York State Thruway Authority.
Okay, so you're telling me that you will force me to pay you 55 cents?
I have no choice.
Okay, so I'm now, can you give me your name for the record, please?
I need 55 cents.
I would like your name, please.
No, I just need 55 cents.
Okay, I'd like your name.
I will give you a receipt that has all the information you'll need.
All right, that's fine. I just want it to be made clear that you are forcing me under duress to pay this fine.
Not a fine.
Okay. Yes, it is.
It's a privilege to use the highway.
Okay, and you're on. You've just been recorded doing all that too. Okay, so.
I don't care.
Have a good day. Okay, so here's the ticket he gave me. It says the New York State Thruway Authority, and wouldn't tell me who owns the New York State Thruway Authority. It just has lane 10X, COLL call, whatever that is, 02964. I don't know if that's his number or something. Let's see, it was at 2:29 p.m. on 3/14/11. Plaza 60X to Plaza 61X, and then it says Class 2L, and the toll is 55 cents. Okay, now that doesn't tell me a whole lot. Retain this receipt to support claim for exemption from New York State truck mileage tax, and that's basically all he gave me. So interesting. I mean, these people, they don't even know the law. So, and then he says it's a private highway. Now that's kind of scary. Why are these private highways? Why do we have highways that go all the way across the United States, which is Interstate 90 does? Why is that owned privately? Why did we allow that to happen? That should be a public road, should it not? All right. Okay, now this is interesting. So the New York Thruway Authority, the New York State Thruway Authority is actually a New York State Public Benefit Corporation. And there's a very interesting description here on Wikipedia. The New York State Public Benefit Corporations and authorities operate like quasi-private corporations, with boards of directors appointed by elected officials. Public authorities share characteristics with government agencies, but they are exempt from many state and local regulations. Of particular importance, they can issue their own debt, allowing them to bypass limits on state debt contained in the New York State Constitution. So basically they can do unconstitutional stuff. This allows public authorities to make potentially risky capital and infrastructure investments without directly putting the credit of New York State or its municipalities on the line. As a result, public authorities have become widely used for financing public works, and they are now responsible for more than 90% of the state's debt. The growing influence of public authorities over state and local financing, coupled with their ability to avoid regulations applicable to government agencies, has led calls for reform. Some reforms were passed in the Public Authorities Accountability Act of 2005. All right. Now, you can check this out. It's on Wikipedia, and if you scroll down there in the list, you'll see New York State Thruway Authority is part of this. Now, it says that these are public authorities share characteristics with government agencies, but they are exempt from state and local regulations.
quasi-private corporations, you know, you be the judge, but I'm going to be interested to hear the comments on this stuff. Basically, these companies are able to commit fraud, and that's what they were set up to do. So, more next time.